So I definitely picked the coldest day of the year to assemble this Kobalt wet saw from Lowe's. I originally planned to set it up outside, but after just 5 minutes in the freezing cold, I quickly realized that was a bad idea. Still, I managed to unpack everything outside. This is the budget-friendly Kobalt folding head, 7-inch blade sliding table tile saw with stand. At the time of making this video, the price of the saw was $299 US. The reviews online weren't exactly reassuring, but I needed something to cut some large tiles, so I figured, why not take the risk? The way I looked at it was, if I rented one from a tool rental place for 3 days, it would cost about the same, and I'd be rushed to get the job done, but if I buy one and it works well, then it will be a win-win, and I will have it for future projects. Now let's dive into the assembly. As you can see, the saw comes with everything you need, including a 7-inch diamond blade. Assembly wasn't too difficult, but I have to say, the manual wasn't very helpful. It could have been much shorter and more to the point. A summarized version of the assembly steps would have been really helpful. I didn't realize the camera wasn't recording while I was assembling the stand, but it's pretty straightforward. All I had to do was connect the support leg extensions and cross the left and right supports. Once the stand was done, I placed the water tray to make sure it was sitting properly. Then, I placed the support frame on top of the tray, making sure it fit correctly. Next, I attached the cutting head assembly with the 3 screws and the Allen wrench provided. To connect the frame to the water tray, just use the 2 screws on each side, and all you need is a Phillips screwdriver. Just make sure you attach the front of the frame to the front side of the tray. Then, I installed the 7-inch porcelain tile cutting blade, which was exactly what I needed for my tiles. To do this, you'll want to slide the blade between the water nozzle tips, hand tighten it first, and then use the included wrench to secure it while pressing down on the wheel locking mechanism on the back of the motor handle. After that, I connected the water pump to the clear hose and plugged the pump power cord into the power receptacle. The sliding table slides in from the front side. There are 2 spring-loaded knobs that you need to pull back to let the table slide in easily. There's also a locking pin on the side to lock the table during transport. It took me a minute to figure out how to raise the folding head. You'll need to unscrew the arm folding lock knob and pull it up to fold and unfold the head. On the head assembly, you'll also find knobs for the hold-down latch, bevel lock, water angle control, and water volume control. To get started, just fill a bucket with clean water, submerge the pipe, and you're good to go. As I mentioned earlier, it was so cold that I had to use hot water to prevent the water from freezing inside the tubing. I had to work fast, marking and cutting the tiles as quickly as possible. Even with hot water, there were times when the water froze almost immediately and trapped dust and debris on the surface of the cut tiles. So I had to get some help, wiping them down and bringing them inside the house immediately. After cutting about 25 large tiles without any issues, I was able to give this saw a solid 9 out of 10 for its quality and price. It really made my job a lot easier. I was concerned about tile chipping or breaking, but that never happened. I was also worried the support legs might not be sturdy enough and cause excessive vibration, but it stayed solid, even cutting large 24 by 48-inch tiles. The only reason I didn't give it a perfect 10 is because it didn't come assembled, and there were times when the water nozzles weren't dripping in the right place. I had to adjust them multiple times to get the water to flow where it needed to. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.